back to UCLA. It's not safe here. Welcome everyone to our Coping Best Friend Zombie 101. So, before we start, we're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Annie Cow. My name is there's Dora. Chris, Jolene, Luis, Candice, and Ming Huang. And I know some of you in the audience might have recently have a zombie best friend or not, but we got your back. So we have 5 steps prepared for you. Step 1, denial.
You're gonna feel super denied. You'll be like, oh my god, best friend, come to me still. But the zombie will be, you better recognize. He or she is already dead. He or she already a zombie. There's no turning back. There's no return. So yes, you better recognize. Stop denying and accept. Well, the next step would be.
So the next step is anger. You're gonna be so angry that you're gonna catch it and kill everyone. You're gonna kill your zombie best friend, and you're gonna kill the zombie that's and this is okay because the more you let this anger out, the more you let it overtake you, and the more you just kind of like let it overflow, the sooner you'll get out of this stage. The sooner you can move on and heal and begin the healing process.
Third step is bargaining. At this point, you're just like, you know what, I really want my friend back. Why? Why? You would do anything just to get your friend back. Just from personal experience, I mean, last week I tried to get a zombie to bat my zombie best friend to turn them back to human and so just saying. Once they're a zombie, they're already a zombie.
Okay, good. Next step, step 4. Who here recently had a zombie best friend? Raise your hand. Sorry.
Everyone.
Everyone up? What do you want me to do? You wanna? So how are you feeling? And
I just wish you were just like we used to be. And I'm just in the building with rainbows and butterflies and I'm just really happy.
She doesn't go here.
I'm just so focused on the present.
okay, pause. Now that's step 4. Depression. We can go back now. And step 5. Acceptance.
It is time you know that, or accept the fact, that your best friend is a zombie. I know it's going to take a while for it to be okay, but you know what? You will get through this. There is hope.
Amen, sister.
So, turn to the person next to you and give them a hug. That is your new best
They're your new best friend.
There's your new best friend.
What is this? It's so cold. It's so cold. I'm so hungry.
Go there. Stop. This could be you.
You could be cold. The zombie apocalypse is coming. You could be cold without food and without water. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna die. This poor man is gonna die. So we need to educate ourselves and get knowledge.
So we're gonna break up into our groups, which we're already in. So we're gonna remain in our groups, and we're gonna talk about how to survive. Because we don't want to be like this poor, pathetic soul. Come on. All right. So facilitators, go to your groups. Can we have a division of groups here?
Division groups.
So the zombie apocalypse. The zombie apocalypse is tomorrow, and it's tomorrow. So y'all need to share, like, give out some wealth of information what you discussed in your small group, so you don't end up like Steven. So what do y'all say? What about food? So can someone say something about food? I heard Twinkies over here. What about you?
They're going out of business.
One mic, please raise your hand.
Yes.
Twinkies. Yes.
No.
Okay.
I heard that if you eat like one full stop. Like if you eat one sustainable meal and then you pee it out and then you continuously drink your pee, you're good for life.
That's gross. That's desperation. I like it. Okay.
Canned food is good. Like anything that's non-perishable and preserved, you can store it away. And things with seeds, so you can keep growing your fruits and stuff.
Alright. Alright, so did anyone in this group want to say something about food, or did they want to jump to like shelter or water? Because we need to figure that out, because tomorrow we're gonna die, and the snow is coming really fast. Shelter? Don, did you have anything to say about the shelter?
I'll say about the water.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we can just have the water we have right now until the snow comes, and then once the snow comes, we can gather the snow outside and boil it.
It's not. It's a problem. And what about shelter? I heard over here someone said Walmart, and someone said mall. So what is the shelter that we're looking for?
Malls.
What about the malls?
So you have to use malls because they have lots of entrances and exits that are designed so personnel can get in and out of the building really fast. So like all the exits can be closed, right, to block the zombies from coming in. And then if there's an overrun, then you can use the exits to leave it really fast.
It's always in video games.
Yeah, it's always in video games. Always in malls.
So let's think about it real quick. So if we are in a mall or a shopping place, would we have a stove to heat the water?
It depends on where. Yeah.
There's people in the back.
Food court. And the worker area that have to eat.
Mall has everything you need.
Alright, it sounds like y'all pretty prepared that if we still happen to be a zombie apocalypse like right now and it happens to be like snowing or raining, if we are able to survive for at least one day.
Peace for life.
Hello, petty humans. Look to your right. No, look to your left. Statistics show that 50% of you will be zombies by the end of the day.
Now, aren't you tired of not knowing how to kill zombies?
Yes! Alright, so can I get some answers from the audience? You know, what ways do you think we can combat zombies?
Headshot. Boom, headshot.
That's a good one.
Use a sustainable weapon like a crossbow, because then you can take the crossbow back and shoot it again.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Projectiles.
A good and effective close range weapon like a samurai sword.
Yeah. Katana.
Anyone else would like to intrigue us with your answers? Okay, you are all wrong. You're gonna die. Unfortunately, today we have an expert for you. So bring it over to Delina here. Hi. Okay.
I'll be the narrator. Okay. So can I get a volunteer somewhere? Oh, right there. Okay. Now, looking at her, what is the possibility of her surviving the zombie apocalypse? Why?
No weapons.
No weapons, true, but what about how she looks?
She sticks out.
No
armor.
Zombies will want to kiss you with your face.
And then pee it out and choose it forever. Bring it back. I'm not going to you guys. It doesn't let me really hard, you guys should cut your hair. And for guys, you guys are already short. Because the longer the hair is, the easier it is to grab and then bite. Now for clothing. For clothing is really loose. That's also really easy for zombies to grab and also bite. And of course, she doesn't have bunny shoes. She's not a hobbit, so she can't give up. Okay, so onward besides clothing. What else is there? Oh, there's also weapons. Okay, so are you guys were right with the crossbow and the semi-middle range weapon? But the thing is, it's easier if you have all of those things. The only way to have all of those things is you work in a group. The group has to be so the group can't be too large. It's hard to be local. It can't be too small, or else you don't have enough manpower. So maybe a small group of say 5 or 6 people, more that go together. Okay.
Yeah, we'll act it out.
Okay. So when the group formation should always be in a circle. So then you guys always have your back.
Ground attack.
Now say you see a zombie all the way over there that's coming toward you. So one person can go out of the group to attack the zombie. And after you kill the zombie, you immediately go back to the group and maintain formation. The most important thing, so you guys all have your back and no zombie can see that. Now there should be a leader, because the leader maintains the peace and keeps the group together. Okay, so there should be a leader. Okay, yes, leader. Okay, the leader makes all the cues and all the orders, and everyone should follow the command as absolute. Okay, so if there's a zombie, spotted, then the leader would just give a cue. Everyone would know what to do, drop down, stay silent, and either wait for the zombie to pass, sneak up on the zombie, and immediately take him out. Oh yes. So of course the most important thing would always be the double tap. You know, just in case if you kill the zombie, but you didn't, so you get bit, then you're dead. Unless you immediately cut it off and burn the shot, so then it closes off the limb. Okay, let's diverge into something else. Okay. Oh yes.
Double tap.
Double tap means, okay, say you shoot a zombie, you think he's dead, but there's a small possibility that he isn't, because you might have missed. Say if you shoot his neck instead of his head. Oh, yeah. Most important thing is to shoot the head. Oh, I'm thinking of the other side. Okay, for weapons, it's good to have a crossbow for long distance. A katana would be really nice because it's a clean and swift cut to decapitation. A blunt object is really nice as well, as long as you just harm the brain somehow. As long as you deform it, then you're good to go. But for the blunt object, there's a risk in case you don't hit hard enough. So strong, buff people, like maybe Jessie, would be able to use a bat, really long. Okay, I might. No, maybe. Oh, you mixed up one. Whoa. Oh my god, zombie, hurry, do something! It's okay, we just took combat level 1, 2,
So, now that we learned how to combat zombies, what do you think we need to learn how to do next to survive?
Reproduce.
Yes. Now we're going to learn how to sustain and rebuild your community. But before we can rebuild a community, you need to know what a community is. So what are some components of a community that you guys think will be important for survival? Like, what are some roles that people could have in a community to keep it organized? Nurses? Yes. Leader? Yes. So we're going to focus on a leader, but what does a leader do? Lead.
Alright, hi everyone. So, look, a zombie's dead. So do you want to learn how to not only kill zombies, but after killing zombies, sustain your community as well? So we have our leader, our upcoming leader. Look at him, this handsome gentleman. Go ahead, tell us what you do.
Oh, I am a leader. So I am the person who overlooks everyone, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, and say orders. For example, you two, drag the dead body away.
That's a big statement.
Awesome, thank you, leader. So besides the leader, we also have our healer in the town. So come on up, healer.
Hi everyone. Okay. You need a healer because not only do you need to be physically healed, but also having someone to care for you, taking care of your wounds and all that, like, you know, just sustain your energy, your emotional wellness.
We also need someone to keep in contacts with everyone in the community and make sure that everyone's accounted for. So our next leader here.
Okay, you can go off today. I like that.
Have a stay in your house. Hey, look, you did work with a knife. You look good with a gun.
What are you?
And last but not least, we have our person to get us food because we get hungry at a lot of times. And we have our amazing hunter.
Alright, so who's hungry today? I got you, I'll give you food.
Alright, easy! Thank you, everyone. That was our leaders, but also we're going to bring it back to you.
Well, yeah, those are the important roles for sustaining a community. Just keep in mind what other roles you may have for other people in your group. Depending on how large your group is or how small your group is, some people may have to take on more roles, or you may have to add other roles as well, so that everybody feels included, and also so that you'll notice them, because we can't have people wandering off and dying on us. Because then we'll have to go through coping techniques all over again. That's true, and that's important.